faith in the midst of a storm. You're feeling down, you're feeling worn out, you're ready to give up, you don't know what to do. Life keeps on piling things on you and you don't know why. Or you do know why. What do? You keep marching forward and you keep looking towards God. Keep your eye in the sky, knowing that God has you in all circumstances. The devil wants you to be in the past and in the future, and in the what ifs, all this stuff can happen. And part of his tactic is to make you fearful in the midst of things jumping on top of you. Now, what does that look like? Well, it looks like, to me, personally, I get this anxiety whenever I'm having a problem at work, problem with my business. And it's generally not just one problem. One problem would be okay in my life. But one problem, unfortunately, is not the way it goes down. The way it goes down is you're going to have 100 problems to deal with consecutively all at once. And it's like, man, when you start sliding down that slippery slope of problems, it compounds one after another, and it beats you up, beats you up, beats you up, boom, 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 boom. You'll get phone calls, text messages, emails. We can reach people so easy nowadays. And that'll drive your anxiety and fear all the way up. Because it's no longer you're waiting for a message like through the mail or a phone call on a landline. When you have a problem, it's coming after you in everything that you have access to, because the people you have a problem with have access to that as well. And so this will strike up your anxiety and fear. And it's easy to give in to that temptation of feeling super wound up. Getting wound up over people reaching out to you, man, I totally get it. I know the feeling is when somebody's calling you, you look down and you're like, man, I don't want to deal with this person right now. And your heart drops. Your mind goes a million miles a minute on what ifs. And that's the devil. The devil is there telling you what if this and what if that. But if you truly believe in God, God will relieve you of those what ifs. Because what happens is, the devil wants the what ifs. God will tell you and show you the way. If you proclaim that God is your Savior and you trust in His will, in the midst of those storms which you're going to have in life, He will continue to push you through and help you carry that cross. Does that mean there's going to be people that dislike you at times, especially for decisions you have to make or situations you get yourself into because you're a sinner, or things that, hey, I told somebody today, you can do everything perfectly. You can do the whole checklist, check it off perfectly, and still fail. Still piss people off. Still not able to do what you thought you can do. But you learn as an adult, and especially as an entrepreneur, the checklist matters, yes. But what matters more than that is the confidence to keep going, the perseverance to keep going, and the faith and trust that God can pull you out of any situation that you get yourself into, and that every situation he is allowing you to be in. So you could have done everything perfectly. You could exactly do his will. And his will is, you need to be in this fire because I need to forge your character and your spirit to be able to handle more. The only way you can handle more is if I give you that pressure to mold you. And so, you see all the great people in history, the lives of the saints, they've all had the ability to have tremendous faith with tremendous amount of pressure around them. And that's just the way it is. And so when you're feeling destitute of the storm and you don't know what to do, remember, Peter was the only one that got off that boat. Everybody else could have. They chose to stay in the boat and let that fear wrap in mind. That what if I drown going out there? Or who is that? All those thoughts. Just keep that in mind. And be like Peter. Get out on the water. See where God takes you. God bless.